Yes, life wasn't meant to be easy. Everybody experiences ups and downs, smiles and frowns, good times and bad, worse times. People battle times of depression. Depression, regardless of what anybody says, is painful. Lack of empathy by your family members doubles that pain. Misunderstanding, misrepresentation, friendships and relationships. You know, as a person who's brutally honest, as a person who has empathy towards every situation, a highly intuitive empath, life's been extra hard. I've accepted my role. I understand I'm not here to serve myself, but to serve others. And that becomes draining. Not just emotionally draining, but physically taxing. I'm always there for everybody to talk to when they have issues. I have very few people, maybe two, in the entire world that I can talk to about my problems. It sucks when you exist with a level of intelligence that other people just mock or laugh at because they truly have no way of understanding or even comprehending the things that you know. Now, this isn't me claiming to be more intelligent than anybody else. Maybe I should call it emotional intelligence. But not being able to fix yourself is the biggest letdown. I wish I knew how to fix myself. I can fix or heal anybody, as long as they believe that I can't fix or heal myself. 54 years old, 54 long years of being misunderstood, being misplaced, purposely being persecuted. I trudged on through the muck. I've been to hell. I think we all live in hell right now. For whatever reason, human beings make life so much more complicated than it ever needs to be or was intended to be. You know, many times in my life have I told somebody something that I don't have any earthly idea where it came from, but I know it was intended for the person that I told. It may have taken years after the fact that I told them, but the next time I see them after they have their aha moment, they're like, oh my God, I'm glad I got to see you again. Remember that shit you told me, blah, 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 whatever it was, and man, a light bulb went off in my head, and all of a sudden I understood everything, and I used to think you were crazy, and you just talked mad shit, and that you needed a doctor, or you needed to be committed, or you needed to be Baker acted. You know, I had someone that I cared very much for tell me that I was crazy. I'm crazy because I couldn't stand their toxic behavior. I was crazy because, I don't know, I guess I loved the person so much that where someone would say insanity, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Is that truly what insanity is? Or is it in all actuality, is that what faith is? I have faith that one time, out of the thousands and thousands of times I may tell somebody something, that light bulb finally goes off in their head and they see truth. To me, That's not insanity. That's keeping the faith. Having faith in those things unseen, the powers that are. And yet, while I can easily do that for someone else, I have a hard time keeping faith in myself. I know that may sound funny. It may sound convoluted, or it may sound it's absolutely crazy. I don't care. I've never cared what anybody really thought about me. Because those feelings or those thoughts are theirs. They have a right to think or feel whatever they want to. It's when we start allowing those feelings to affect us through selfishness that other people's words become hurtful, or their thoughts become hurtful. I've done and said many things in my life that I've had time to reflect back on that were hurtful. But I've made those statements, or I said those things with pure intentions in my heart. Not the intent to hurt, but the intent to wake somebody up. The intent to get them to open their eyes. It's hard to get people to open their eyes. It's hard to get people to wake up. People say ignorance is bliss. No, ignorance isn't bliss. Ignorance is refusal to accept that which is real. Ignorance is a deliberate decision made so they don't have to accept reality. And reality is beautiful. For some people sometimes. For sometimes it's evil, wicked, and cold. I don't know exactly how to express what I feel verbally many times, because there's no words for it. There's no way for me to convey an emotional feeling in words that properly describes or properly expresses that emotion. And it hurts when you're a person that feels everyone else's emotions around you. It took me until I was 26 years old to be able to learn how to decipher or to figure out the feelings that I was feeling, which ones were actually mine, which ones belonged to those people around me. It's tough to go through roller coasters of emotions that way. If you're in a room with 20 people, you have 20 different sets of emotions that you're sensing and feeling at the same time that those people are feeling them and having them. I want to talk about being confused. Talk about being troubled. You know? By the time I was 26, I tried to end my life so many different ways and so many different times. It's not even funny. Yeah, I'm cursed. Cursed with a gift that other people call it a gift. It's a curse to me. I don't know why I was chosen, what makes me so able, or what made the universe